Alright folks, so in the third video, what I was talking about was making a list of objects using ngRepeat. Now there's some cool things about ngRepeat that I didn't talk about, and I'm going to talk about here. There's three variables that it gives you, and I'll show you right now what they are. They are $index. Let's save that. Oops. Refresh that. $index refers to what number it is. So this first one is 0. This second one is 1. If we have more, it'll be 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. It's a variable that you can use to detect which one you're currently on. This is useful if you're making like a top 10 list. Say you have an array of the top 10 sushi places near you, and you want your list to display it in order and say which number it is. So if this one was number 1, I would actually say it like this. I would say $index plus 1 actually, because I want to start at 1. I don't want to start at the 0th sushi place. So see, now it's 1 and then 2. So numbering is great for lists. But what we're going to use in this video is even and odd. In fact, really we just need even. Let's see. So even is true if it's an even number, and false if it's an odd number. So this is 0, 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to go true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. And what we're going to do with that information is dynamically make one of them gray. Basically, it's going to be a white, gray, alternating list. So before we do that, let's actually add some more meows here. So let's sign up. Let's say Dave6. Hi. Sign up, success. I go back. Dave6. Hi. Bad login credentials. Maybe I already made a Dave6. Let me try a Dave8. Hi. Sign up. Success. Let's try Dave8. Hi. And then sign in. Okay. So let's try a couple. Okay. Let's give it a refresh. Okay. So see how it says. Oh, I took away the. Let me put back the index. So again, this is index. You also have $even, and you also have $odd. Oops. It's not my day for typing today. Refresh. Okay, 0 true false, 1 false true, 0 true false. 2 true false. So it's, first of all, the first number is the index, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have even, which is true, false, true, false, true, false. And then odd is false, true, false, true. We really just need even to do what we're about to do. In fact, we don't need index. So we want to make gray, white. So let's make a class. Let's call it .gray meow. And let's say background color gray, I think is the terminology. So once we have that class, we can go over to our meows and say what did I call it? Should really be gray meow. So gray meow. This should make our meows gray. Okay, there we go. Let's go a little bit lighter on the color. Let's say DDD. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so instead of being all of them gray, let's alternate it. The way you do that in Angular is to say this. In addition to ngRepeat, we're going to do ngClass equals. ngClass takes an object. So remember, JavaScript objects start with a squiggly and then an end squiggly. So this object is going to contain properties, and each property is going to be a class name. And then the value of that property is going to be a true or false statement, which will say whether to use the class or not use the class. You'll see. So the class that's in question is gray meow. So let's cut it out of here because we don't want it all the time. Paste it in here. And let's say gray meow is false because we don't want it ever. Refresh. Okay, now they're all white. Maybe let's say true. Let's save that. Refresh. Okay, now they're all gray. No, so that's pretty much it. So what we're gonna do now is instead of all false or all true, let's use $even. Let's save that. I'm gonna get rid of this one here. Let's see how that looks. Boom. Now we have a nice little alternation here. Another thing we can do with ngRepeat is sorting and also filtering. So filter's a little more complicated, so let's just start with sort for now. I think, let's try this. I think it's called orderBy. And then, before I give you wrong information, let me just look it up. ngRepeat orderBy. And expression. So expression friend.age. Okay. So the thing with orderBy, it's you put a pipe after meow and meows, which means, hey, we're going to do some filters now. So the filter we're going to work with is orderBy. It's a built-in filter. You can make your own, but this one's built in with Angular. And then you put a colon, and you put the property of the object that you want to filter, that you want to order it by. And the property we want to order by is the text, because we want to order it by text, for example. We can order it by the date it was submitted, which we're already doing. Or actually, I'm not sure. But in this example, let me try by text, which is this part right here. So this one starts with an A, so this one should be first. This one starts with an H, so that'll be after that one, and then T will be last. So let's try that. Order by text. Save that. Let me try negative text. Sometimes you have to reverse it. The negative is for reverse. No, that did not do anything either. Order by. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, I have to put it in quotes. Sorry. Single quotes around the property name. Okay, there we go. So now we have our A's, and then the H, and then the T. So that's one cool thing you can do with ngRepeat. Let me think if there's anything else we can do that's cool. Order by. Yeah, so basically that's pretty much ngRepeat in a nutshell. As with anything with Angular, it's very customizable. You can make your own filter here. You can make your own filtering function in JavaScript where you can specify, you subtract this one, you subtract like the timestamp from the text, and you could have this crazy sorting algorithm. So you can go crazy with it. And another thing to point out is that here I'm sorting on the front end, but mostly sorting is done on the back end actually. So when you get all those meows, when you do app.get meows, normally you do some sorting here and then send it to the front end. I mean, it can go either way. It's just something to note, because sometimes you want to do it on the front end if you don't want to put too much load on the server, or if you want everyone to see everything the same way across different platforms, then do the sorting on the server. So the choice is yours. Hope you got something out of this.